try!
Obviously really enjoyed my time over there. The weather was very cold. It was probably a bit of a shock coming back in and transitioning in, but yeah, happy that I got, I guess, 16 games or so over there, and yeah, I guess if that's enough to say you're ready, then hopefully it is. Didn't really know what to expect going over there. Obviously, I just wanted to get some footy in and play consistently, but I guess the way that they took to me and their supporters, their fan base, and the province really took to me was surprising and really humbling as well. Oh, as close as we can. I think obviously that's always a monitoring kind of phase, and I spoke before I left. It's almost a 2-year process, and sort of a year and a bit into it now. So yeah, obviously continual monitoring of that, and so far so good. So to be able to play footy is something that I'm happy with. Whatever way made it, any way that I can add value to this side, I'll be happy with. Whether that's a leadership role or a captaincy role is something that you sort of look into, but I wouldn't say that I want it or be looking for it. I think it's something that the coach has got to, I guess, assess that situation and go from there. I think we've got some healthy leaders and some good young guys that are sort of been developing in that area as well. Play anywhere 10 or 12. Yeah, again, where I can add value into this side, and playing 10 overseas was quite enjoyable, and yeah, hopefully can continue that. Yeah, I guess really excited, Really excited, obviously, to be fully involved. Obviously last year I was involved, but in a different role. So yeah, to now have the opportunity, I'm just really excited and obviously rejuvenated from a stint overseas.
Well, I think that was the whole purpose of the exercise with him going overseas, is just to allow him to, obviously rugby's incredibly popular and Ulster are throughout Belfast, but just getting away from Canberra and being able to experience and play some rugby, play at a high level, but away from the, I suppose, the bubble that he was in when towards the back end of last year. Coming back from leukemia, playing against the Hurricanes, all that pressure. It was just an opportunity for him to get away and experience something different. Yeah, he's certainly fit. Not surprised really. I think he's the big difference, I suppose, is coming from the training load that he's had at Ulster and in Ireland compared to where we're at the moment. They're obviously in the thick of their season and just going from one game to the next, whereas here it's we're at peak time in pre-season. So it's just making sure that we manage him and wisely there and not ask too much of him too early. But not surprised with the condition he's in there. Just his direction, his leadership, his game management, his kicking game. From watching training, I was going to ask him this afternoon or this morning if he's got a little bit more length on his kicks now. But obviously the kicking game over there is so important. I mean, it's important in any game of rugby, but certainly in the Northern Hemisphere. So I think his game is well suited anywhere really. He's a pretty rounded footballer. And he's shown that for Ulster, and he'll continue to do that here.